Hi, thank you for joining us on this episode of Sports Bets for Free. My name is Scott Jenkins, your host, just a local sports bettor here in Phoenix, Arizona, and hopefully today with our bets and your bets, it's going to be another profitable day for you. We're going to go Thursday, May 16th. Let's see, NBA playoffs, round 2, game 6. Nuggets and T-Wolves. If you've been watching this series, T-Wolves come out. Game 1, can't miss a shot. Win. Game 2 in Denver, blow out Denver. Games 3 and 4 in Minnesota. Denver turned it up. You could definitely see the heart of a champion, games 3 and 4. And then come back in game 5, first home team to get a win is Denver. The pretty convincing win, double-digit win is kind of what we predicted. On that one as well. So we didn't hit all the player props in those. Jokic did have a monster. Michael Porter's absolutely disappeared, as well as Jamal Murray. I don't know where the hell they're getting their scoring besides Jokic, but, we'll get it figured out. Aaron Gordon's had a couple big games as well. Big thing was T-Wolves. Anthony Edwards definitely died off. Karl Anthony Towns has been an absolute disappointment probably since game 1 and 2. The last 3 games have been horrid for him. AE did have a good, really good game 3, but it wasn't enough. Gobert scored 18 points in game 5, and they still couldn't get a victory. How many more alley-oop dunks does he have? I just keep running that play off the pick and roll. It seems to work well. So what do we expect here in game 6? So I want a couple years ago, NBA Finals, Suns get out to a 2-0 lead, and the Bucks kept saying, we're going to win this in 6. And I'll be really honest with you, the way that the Suns played the first couple games, I thought there was no chance in heck that they would do so, but they did come back and win it in 6, won 4 straight. I honestly think it's going to be the same thing here in this one. T-Wolves are currently a 2-point favorite, about $1.30 on the money line favorite, total around 204. And before we get into all the bets of these games, can somebody tell me why Rick Carlisle is like one of the worst coaches in the playoffs I might have ever seen? Absolutely horrific what the Pacers are doing. How many more times do we have to say Halliburton needs to score? That game's game 6 coming up on Friday the 17th. But I'm just telling you right now, the Nuggets and the Pacers should have been able to hang that game there. DiVincenzo didn't go off. All of a sudden, Miles McBride comes in the lineup, and they look like absolute studs. I don't get it. I really don't. But another subject, I guess, for another day on that one there. So let's get into those Nuggets and T-Wolves bets for you. Run through those. Of course, as everything takes way too dang long, right? So on there, so... And like I said, we do like the Nuggets quite a bit in this one. I just think Jokic is going to go off for 35-plus points again. We expect Aaron Gordon actually to have a good game. And we expect Towns to do what he's been doing, which is absolutely nothing in this series as well. So kind of expect a lot of the things we've seen in the last 3 games just to kind of boil over here game 4. Now, if Anthony Edwards decides he's coming out and this is it, and he's going to put up 45 and basically shoot 70% again, they're going to be in trouble, right? If he's going to be that aggressive one more time. But, I mean, how many times can you shoot 60, 70% from the floor? Not that many, even in a series especially in a series like this, facing the defending champions. I mean, eventually they're going to figure out how to play defense on them. They've struggled to find a solution for AE. That game 5 being the exception, they've struggled to find a way to stop him. But I'm going to tell you this. Been watching basketball for a long time, and these teams that really have one guy and the rest of them are kind of, I wouldn't say role players, but way down the ladder when it comes to who's the face of the franchise, talent, so on and so forth. Let the one guy try to beat you. I've seen it so many times. Let the one guy go crazy, shut down everybody else. So the same type of thing we think here. But we'll see what happens in this one. But we'll give you the bets we've got for the Nuggets and the T-Wolves here. Nuggets plus a half first quarter. Nuggets plus a half first half. Nuggets plus 2 for the game. Jokic, 30-plus points. Also sprinkling some on 35-plus points. Jokic 2+ threes. Jokic over 3.5 turnovers in this one. All right, then we'll give you Aaron Gordon 15+ points. Aaron Gordon 1+ 3 and 2+ threes. That 2+ threes on FanDuel was over +400. I don't expect to hit this bet, but +400 for him to nail 2 threes, we're definitely going to take our chances there on that one. Also, Gordon over 24.5 par. That's points, assists, rebounds combined in this one. All right, we're also going to take Towns, Karl-Anthony Towns, under 20.5 points. Not sure why his point prop keeps going up and he keeps looking like a fool, but we'll take advantage of it. Towns under 6.5 rebounds. Once again, with Rudy Gobert, he is not inside as much. He's a lot of times at the three-point line or trying to post up for some reason well out to close to the three-point line, not near enough in the paint. Towns also under 30.5 par. That's points, assists, rebounds combined. Also, we're going to go Reggie Jackson for 1+ three-pointer. I know it's on the road. They're going to need some bench scoring somewhere in this one, so we'll go with Reggie on that one. Also, Anthony Edwards, under 6.5 assists. I honestly think if the T-Wolves are going to keep this somewhat competitive or win this game, Anthony Edwards is going to have a monster scoring game, so expect the assists to be down. So under 6.5 assists, but over 3.5 turnovers. He did turn the ball over 4 times in Game 5 in that one as well. So let's roll through those bets for you one more time. Nuggets, +0.5 first quarter, +0.5 first half, +2 for the game. Jokic, 30+ points, 35+ points, 2+ threes, was still over +150 on DraftKings, and he's getting a lot of looks from there he can take. So see if he can drain a couple of those. Jokic over 3.5 turnovers as well in this one. Let's see here. Then we'll get to Aaron Gordon, 15+ points, 1+ 3, 2+ threes. Like we mentioned, 2+ threes on FanDuel for Gordon was over +400. So well worth a sprinkle there as well. Also, Gordon over 24.5 par, points, assists, rebounds combined. Towns, under 20.5 points, under 1.5 threes, under 6.5 rebounds, and under 30.5 par. Reggie Jackson for 1+ three-pointer was almost even money on DraftKings, just to give you a heads up on that one. So a lot of value, I thought, there. We expect Reggie to at least take 1 or 2 threes anyway, so make one of those. Basically even money, hard to turn down there on that one. Also, Anthony Edwards, under 6.5 assists. As like I said, we think he's going to be scoring the ball a lot, not necessarily passing the ball quite a bit. And then also Anthony Edwards over 3.5 turnovers. So a lot of bets here for just the one game on Thursday night the 16th in this particular one here. So quite a few to go through. So what's the easiest way to look at these in black and white for you? Real simple to do. So it's our Google Sheet. It's our betting ledger. It'll have all of our bets, what juice we got those at, how many units we wagered, then also what book we placed those at, then obviously the result. So you can do so on multiple spots. At the end of every episode we do on YouTube, it'll be a link, docs.google.com/spreadsheet, bunch of other stuff behind it. You'll also find it on our YouTube and TikTok channel pages as well. So make sure you do check out all of those. Well worth your time. Like I said, we're a volume better, and in order to kind of keep up with everything, you're definitely going to need a chance to take a look at those as well as the breakdown we give during the episodes. Want to make life easy to find us? No problem. You can do that as well. All you have to do is hit that subscription tab or a subscribe button or a follower button. Will show up in your subscription feed or your follower feed when we drop new episodes. Right now, we're getting like at least 2 episodes basically a day. So well worth hitting that for you. And if you want to make life even easier to find us, you can do so by turning on those notifications, especially for YouTube and TikTok. As soon as we send out a new episode, you'll get a notification to your phone or device to let you know that Sports Bets for Free does have a new episode of bets. Give you plenty of time to match those up with your bets and give you that ton of confidence you need heading to the betting app or betting window. We do appreciate everybody's support as always, and we look forward to seeing you in the next episode.